Good morning, November 3rd. Now I belong to Jesus. When Christ, who is our life, appears, then you also will appear with him in glory. Colossians chapter 3, verse 4. Have you ever been in the middle of a group of people, but somehow still felt alone? Maybe that group was a throng of strangers or casual acquaintances at work, perhaps even family members. Just because you're surrounded does not mean you always feel connected. But Jesus Christ offers a connection and a belonging that works from the inside out. You see, once he comes into your heart, infiltrating your life, you never have to be disconnected again. The hymn, "Now I Belong to Jesus," is a reminder of that ultimate belonging you can experience with your Creator and Savior. Joy floods my soul, for Jesus has saved me, freed me from sin that long had enslaved me. His precious blood he gave to redeem, now I belong to him. And the best part is the confidence in knowing that belonging to Jesus is not for the years of time alone, but for eternity. Have you made that commitment to Christ so that you can say that you belong to him? Experience the greatest sense of belonging possible through new life in him when you ask him to become your Savior and Lord. Then you will say, "Now I belong to him. He gave his life to ransom my soul. Now I belong to him." Norman J. Clayton. Good evening, one with Christ. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. John chapter 15, verse 4. The central truth of the Christian message is that Christ lives in those who believe in him. He was crucified, died, and rose again, and he lives forever in the hearts and lives of those who love him. Their greatest desire is to grow into the likeness of his image. The realization that Christ lives in your spirit could be a highly emotional experience. But when the emotional fervor has cooled off, what remains in your daily life? Is his spirit revealed in the sincerity of your motives, honesty of your objectives, unselfishness in your conduct, and love in your actions? To speak of Christ living in you while refusing to allow him to find expression through your life is nothing but a caricature of the Christian experience. It is both a humbling and challenging thought that Christians are the only channel through which Christ can reveal himself to this generation. The indwelling Spirit, however, overcomes our human weaknesses. He meets our human inadequacy by strengthening us. We simply have to draw from the strength Christ puts at our disposal. And Christ doesn't just live in us as some spiritual being. He is real, 100% man, 100% God on the throne, like at the right hand of the Father. Like he is the Lord of heaven and earth, the King of kings and the Lord of lords. And it reminds me of a song I heard. He's not a baby in a manger anymore. He's not a broken man on a cross. He didn't stay in the grave. And he is not staying in heaven forever. People get ready. Jesus is coming.